You say, okay, obviously it's not going to go back to being youth player of the year.
No, promising. Come on, youth.
Yeah, so
young player of the year went to Alexi Obi.
Exactly. So that Ben was just being cheeky there. But I mean, he's got all the talent in the world to go on and develop into a world-class player.
Absolutely. But you see, in a team or a club that you have somebody like the Argentine Kun Aguero playing, and also on top of his game and scoring with such rapidity, it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to break in. But we wait and we hope that he will take his chances, if they do come. At times, he's given the chance to go and play and prove himself, and he doesn't take it with both hands. That's how some of us feel. But if he calms down, train like Ronaldo does. I heard a cheeky story. It was Dan the Bull Amokachu told us a story. When they just hired this guy from Colombia, the number 10 guy, and to go to Real Madrid early in the morning.
James Rodriguez.
Yes, Rodriguez. When he was going to training early in the morning, and the training time perhaps maybe let's put it at 10. And normally Ronaldo gets to the pitch by 8 to practice his free kicks, do his runs before the real training starts. So Ahmed Rodriguez wanted to prove a point, so he got there by 9 only to meet Ronaldo on the pitch. That is what Kelechi Iheanacho should be doing.
Hard work.
Yes, hard work. Putting the extra impetus that will make you to score as rapidly as a Kun Aguero, and then you become a player of the year.
Okay. The young player of the year went to Alexi Iwobi, and as Wenger has been saying, Alexi Iwobi needs to start scoring. So when he starts scoring, obviously, he may just get that one, no longer be just normal young player of the year. Maybe African footballer of the year after Victor Moses. He may just be the next player.
Absolutely, and Wenger has so much confidence in the player, and the player to me has not disappointed. Like you said, the only thing he's not doing now is scoring goals, but as a team player has been fantastic. I know Wenger did predict that very soon he's going to move him into the heart of the midfield. That is going to be probably be wearing the number 10 jersey, because the way you orchestrate things in the middle, and the skill is out of this world. It's absolutely skillful, and so like you rightly said, in the next few years we expect Iwobi to be not only African Footballer of the Year, to be competing for the Ballon d'Or.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Who says a Nigerian can't win it? It's been so too long since John Japonwe won it. No African has come near, and it's about time we start thinking big.
One and only African.
It's disheartening.
Obviously, it's very difficult winning the Ballon d'Or, because that's, every other player in the world is very tough. So you have to be like at the very top to have a chance of winning that.
Not impossible.
So yeah, it's not impossible. I agree. So if Iwobi continues to develop at this pace, who knows? In future he might get the opportunity, but he has to start from Africa first of all. He has to go from being youth. Young Player of the Year to be player of the year before you now start thinking about the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, let's not get too carried away.
This actually got me talking. The Coach of the Year. Pitso Mosimane of Mamelodi Sundowns, well deserved. Well, the point I'm going to make is, why will CAF combine the Coach of the Year for men and women together? Well, because that's what Florence Mangini didn't stand a chance, and Florence Mbenga also. I thought.
You want my take on that?
Yes.
I think that there's an idea that says what a man can do, a woman can do better. I think that's what CAF simply did. I think, this at times people complain of gender inequality. This is gender equality now. Come and compete. If you think that you are good enough.
Why don't you just do the FIFA way? Because what they're trying to tell you is that we don't have good coaches. Women.
Yes, there are not too many African women football coaches. Perhaps that's why. The CAF had to tone it down to just one. But for me, my coach of the year is Florence Mangini, personally.
Yeah, personally, but CAF, they've given it to that guy right there.
Yes.
They won the CAF Champions League. Yes. And also Florence Mbenga, who won the championship. He didn't have a chance. I felt maybe they could have two different categories. You have the men and the women.
That's not the case.
That's just the way FIFA would do theirs, because it's actually telling you that we don't have the coaches are not good enough to actually make their own awards. That's why you are adding.
We saw 8 good coaches at the last African Championship.
So why not have a category for them? Three of them together.
Together to win. But that is the thinking of CAF. Perhaps if they are listening and watching us now, next time around,
they might
decide to have
separate the awards.
And that talking about women's football, I think we should give kudos to the inauguration of the Nigerian Women's League yesterday. Yesterday also.
Finally,
Aisha Falade is on board now. along with a couple of brilliant, fantastic women and men, I think that the Nigerian Women's League and women football is about to take a fresh shape. I hope and pray for them to succeed.
Okay, better take a fresh shape, because right now we're still waiting for the winners of the last season. Nasarawa Maisons and of course Rivers Angels are supposed to play the game together to see who's going to emerge champions, but we haven't seen that. But then after that, we also have a national team of the year went to Uganda, and of course women's national team of the year expectedly went to the Super Falcons. Onomebi was there to actually receive the award, because Florence Magbemi wasn't around for that.
Some form of consolation, yes. Some form of consolation. So Florence's hard work during the African Championship. I mean, it shows that, like I did say, she's my own coach of the year. Because it's not easy to win it as a captain several times and then come in to win it as also a coach. I mean, that was what she did, and he became a superhero to the next week, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, definitely. And that's Onomebi walking to the stage to actually collect the
Women's
award.
National Team of the Year. Very, I mean, that was never in doubt as well, Cecilia. The Super Falcons, unarguably the best team in Africa. They've been that for a long time. We're just looking for them to take that next step, to mix in it with the big girls, across the world.
Absolutely. And what do you guys think about the organization? Music, when mixing it with it was glamorous. I mean, it's the African. It was especially the African way.
Designed for African.
Designed
so
for Africa.
It's more like a musical concert.
Unlike the FIFA event that is compacted into
business.
Just 1 hour,
Yeah.
and everybody is in a hurry. You make your speech business.
Yeah, they've got stuff to do.
It's also business, yeah.
But this one is like, just come, enjoy
Business and
yourself,
entertainment.
receive the awards, and you go.
That was a fantastic
musical
event.
concert.
To see some of the musicians that we've not seen, some of us don't have time to watch.
Right?
It was fun last night.
Cameras, yeah,
it was.
definitely. When you have Femi Kuti and the others performing, Flavor and all that, you just stay glued to your TVs. You just want to finish watching everything. And I even forgot that, we've not had the best player in Africa. That one actually came last. Then last one from the award category is the referee of the year, and it went to Bakari Papa Gassama. I know that's still goalkeeper, the referee that everyone has been talking about. The fact that
from Gambia.
From Gambia, that is.
It was
really
the one who officiated the game Nigeria-Algeria in New Island.
Yes.
And he did very well. Acquitted himself perfectly. The Algerians never complained for once. And the player of the year that we just saw, he was there on the pitch, and and the man was not awed by anybody. He does his thing as it is. And Gambia is not a big football playing nation. And to be producing the best is a challenge to Tade and his team, the Nigerian Referee Association, to come and produce referees that will be the best in Africa.
Thank you, and thank you for that. Hopefully, the Nigerian Referees Association can, take inspiration from this. Let's go on a quick break now. When we return, we'll talk more about the CAF Awards, as well as check out what the papers are saying. Stay with us.